please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
To those guests who've just joined us, welcome. Our next stop is the Magic Kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching our station at the entrance to Main Street, USA, gateway to the 7 theme lands of the Magic Kingdom.
Welcome aboard the Monday Morning Monorail Podcast. This is Justin Monorail, and I have my Monorail family alongside me. Woohoo! Who's this one?
Chicken Nugget.
Chicken Nugget Prime, Garrett Monorail. And across from me,
Samantha Monorail.
And to my left,
The mayor of Target, trademark.
the mayor of Target.
I thought that was Mickey
Trademark.
Mouse.
No, it's me.
I think you might be running for the mayor of Target.
I actually won the election.
What was your platform?
The dog is in more of it.
The dog is in more of
Yeah,
it.
bullseye.
Yeah. And
More of it.
bullseye.
More.
Okay.
The dog is in more of
The
it.
dog is in more of it. That was the slogan.
Yeah. McKenna 2020.
The
No,
dog is in more of it.
McKenna
I
2019. The dog
is in more of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Wowie wow.
Great. Well, wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I hope you do a lot of good at our neighborhood Target.
Yeah. It's all Targets. I'm mayor of Target. Trademark.
So really, you're like the czar of Target.
I'm the Zarget.
Oh, wow. This is weird.
That was pretty good.
Moving along.
Yeah. Well, this is episode number 65 of the Monday Morning Monorail Podcast.
Our back hurts.
And and it is July 15th, 2019. Mid-July. It's hot outside. The parks are
kidding.
crowded.
It's raining a lot.
It's raining a lot. But that's okay. Life is good, right?
Yep.
Yup.
Yep. Well, we're going to start off today. We're going to talk a little bit about some Walt Disney World news. And then we're going to talk about some stuff that we've tried recently, some things that were new to us. And we'll share some of our experiences with all of our lovely listeners. Does that sound all right?
Yes. Let's do
Anything
that.
you
It's
want to
okay.
say? Anything you want to say before we get started?
Yeah.
What?
That was it.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, so one thing we heard was Disney announced that Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, that crazy attraction that won't be open August 29th,
Yes.
it is going to open December 7th in Walt Disney World ahead of Rise of the Resistance at Disneyland. We're getting it first.
Ooh. We're fancy and they're not.
Oh, I'm sorry, December 5th, even 2 days sooner.
Whoa.
Wow. Wowie wow.
You're just trying to postpone it or something, huh? What's up with that?
I know, I was putting it, because I couldn't even believe it was going to be December 7th.
Yeah.
But December 5th. And it won't open until January 17th at Disneyland.
Maybe Jen can fly out here, and on December 5th, her and I will go and to the parks, and Allison can come, and we'll go to Galaxy's Edge.
No.
Why do you think you're the only one?
Because Dad and Frank and Landon are going.
Yeah, but the West Coast people should stay on the West Coast.
Jen's not West Coast.
Yeah,
Whoever
she's
is
in-
West Coast should stay over there.
This doesn't apply. Is this part of your mayoral campaign? Because I
We're
don't like
actually
it.
getting rid of the Targets on the West Coast.
Why do you
Okay.
hate people from the West Coast?
Well, I think that sounds like a lot of fun, but you all are just trying to recreate the boys taking down the house on
We can
August
do what we
29th.
want. We can do what we want.
And I don't know that I don't know if they'll have the same kind of enthusiasm that
Sure.
my
Boys,
counterparts are
though.
going to have.
Oh,
Yeah.
whatever.
But it's going to be awesome. December 5th, by the way, is probably a weekday, which means you can't go anyway.
Yes,
You'll have to
I
wait
can.
till the weekend.
You think I can't get out of my job for a day?
I think you
Or
can't get out of
3?
your job for a day.
It
Correct.
depends.
I do believe that.
I'm hiring more people.
But anyway, it's awesome because, as we are well aware, Disneyland opened Star Wars Galaxy's Edge first, so it seemed like, they would probably get all the phases of Galaxy's Edge first, but not so fast. We're actually getting Rise of the Resistance, more than a month earlier, which is very, very cool. If you are unaware, Rise of the Resistance is this super epic, amazing attraction that we've been told is going to be nothing like we've ever experienced at any Walt Disney World resort or any Disney resort. They say it will blur the lines between fantasy and reality and put guests in the middle of a climactic battle between the First Order and Resistance. Guests will be recruited to join Rey and General Organa at a secret base. Along the way, they'll be captured by a First Order Star Destroyer. With the help of some heroes of the Resistance, they break out and must escape the Star Destroyer, protect the secret base, and stay one step ahead of Kylo Ren.
Can we join the First Order?
You're going to defect in the middle of the ride?
Yes, I'll be like, no, let me out.
Yeah. I'm not sure that's an option, but you could try.
Why not?
But it's going to be amazing. I've heard that there's going to be 3 different phases of the ride. It's going to be about a 45-minute experience.
Holy cow.
That's long.
Yeah.
Phase 1, defect.
Kylo Ren will be like, Star Tours, what are you doing here?
Yeah. He could. He might. You have to get on. That Star Tours could be part of it. They make you run over to Star Tours and experience that for a minute.
Phase 1, go to Star Tours. Phase 2, defect. I'm serious. I will get out of the ride.
You will not.
And please,
you'll get yelled at.
Please.
Like the people on Living with the Land.
Don't yell at me.
Yeah, you will get yelled at. You must stay in your seat. Anyway, very exciting stuff. August 29th is coming up. Apparently, cast member previews at Galaxy's Edge at Walt Disney World will start August 1st. And those are going to go through the 16th. And then so right after that is when they should do the annual pass holder previews.
August
so somewhere
1st.
between the 16th and the 29th.
Yeah, it seems kind of soon.
It is
because, whenever we were at Hollywood Studios, it looked like all they had were the tips of a mountain on a stick.
Well, that's from backstage, of course. It's just like when you're backstage at Pandora, you can see some of let's not ruin magic. Let's not ruin the magic
then
here.
They need to figure
it's all
out,
perspective.
They need to figure out how to hide that from the parking lot.
They could do it and save the environment by planting more trees.
They could just paint them all blue because that makes things invisible.
Sticks?
Yeah, paint them blue. It makes it disappear.
They don't have to hide the sticks.
Oh, what's wrong with the band Sticks?
But I know what you mean. When you look at it from backstage, it looks like its construction's nowhere near complete. But that's just stuff. You won't see those when you're in Galaxy's Edge.
Well,
Yeah,
You'll see the
there's
tips of the spires.
There's a wall and then the sticks.
Yeah.
okay.
Forced perspective. Force perspective.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The other thing that happened this week is the Gran Destino Tower opened at Coronado Springs, and holy moly, that thing looks
beautiful.
amazing.
Yeah, we saw some of our Disney friends got to go.
Yeah.
Jeremy and Rhonda from Main Street Magic, and it looked amazing.
Yeah, they stayed club level.
I know.
Very jealous of that, but the views look gorgeous. The hotel looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
It is very nice.
Yeah. I mean, we saw it from the outside.
Yeah, we passed by it
Beautiful.
in the day and the night. And by the way, at nighttime, it looks very pretty lit
It
up.
does.
It
Yeah.
looks like there's water almost on it because they do the blue lights on. It's nice.
Did you know Gran Destino is a movie? It's like an old Disney movie. I didn't know that either, but the hotel styling is based on that movie.
What is it
wow.
about?
And the main character's name is Dahlia, and she shows up on like paintings in the rooms and stuff. And then the Dahlia Lounge is the bar that's like the rooftop bar and stuff,
Has a rooftop bar.
Yeah.
where you can potentially see the nighttime shows from Epcot and Hollywood Studios from the Gran Destino Tower. Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Ooh, I want to go.
We should see the movie and then go. Like, make that a day.
We just need to look it up. I don't know. I think maybe we could find it on YouTube or something. I
Yeah.
don't know where it's an old movie. Yeah.
Interesting.
So, but anyway, very cool stuff, and I do want to go stay there. It's a moderate hotel, so it looks very fancy in terms of moderate hotels.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I moderately want to stay there.
Hey, speaking of changes, did you all see that the...
Moderately?
Wow.
It was a
Sorry,
It was
I was moving on and I missed
You
your
were
joke.
like, what a dummy. I actually do want to stay there, though.
Sometimes I'm thinking about segues and I miss jokes that you all throw out. That's my fault. That's my bad.
That's called not paying attention to us.
I'm in the zone.
He's host.
AutoZone.
I'm in... We are not sponsored by AutoZone.
We're not sponsored by anyone, so hit us up.
I have to slap the host.
Why? Why do you have to slap me?
Comedy Bang Bang.
Oh. Okay. You're studying for a future role.
Yeah.
Don't slap the host. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to walk all over your...
It wasn't funny. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Hey, are you all fans of Tomorrowland?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Well, I
what?
won't- we won't talk about
What
it
is
then.
it called again?
Tomorrowland?
I don't. Doesn't ring
Never
a bell.
heard of it.
Trash?
Hey, okay.
Trash.
Well, maybe you've at least seen it. You know, like when you're going into Tomorrowland, there's
What
this
is that?
there's this archway.
Yes.
You see this archway?
Whoa, where's that?
That's at Tomorrowland. Well, it doesn't matter that you don't remember it because it's gone now.
What?
They've taken it down.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was very concerned because not only is Sunny Eclipse missing from Cosmic Rays, now the Tomorrowland Arch is missing. But from what I hear, it's temporary. They are apparently reimagining the Tomorrowland Arch.
Oh.
I don't like that.
Oh.
Make,
I know.
Make them stop.
I know. It's, I didn't realize it's only been there since like the 90s. I thought, I don't know. I guess for me, it's always
Only
been there.
the 90s.
Well, for you,
Only
that's ancient.
since
For
the
me,
90s.
For me,
I
that's
wasn't
something I
alive.
can remember, right? But they are going to redesign it so that it looks more like what they want Tomorrowland to look like when Tron opens.
It's going to turn into Tronscape. Tronland.
I think it really is. That's why everything's getting repainted, and they've got this like white color scheme, and then there's these pastel colors, and some of it looks pretty, but it's getting away from the whole like everything should be chrome in the future, which is what I really like.
Yeah.
That's not what Tomorrowland is supposed to be. It's supposed to be silly future.
Well, I think this will
Past
just be,
future.
it'll be like sleek, minimalistic, kind of,
Boo.
That's modern.
yeah. I think it is going to be kind of like that. I don't know. We'll
Tomorrowland
see.
can't be modern. That's Todayland.
That's been the joke. We really do need to make that a t-shirt. What is this, Todayland?
It kind of freaks me out a little bit because they didn't do well with the Hollywood Studios logo in my mind. Now
Oh, yeah.
they're going to take Tomorrowland and change it.
They were like, let's just shove 3 characters in there and hope for the best. There are 3 O's, so here's the idea.
So, okay, so for Tomorrowland, we've got 2 O's. No, there's 3.
No.
There's 3.
Oh, no.
You got 3 O's in Tomorrowland.
It's going to be Tron Disc.
Just
I
Tron
mean, that wouldn't be
Disc.
bad. As the O's, my
Tron
ideas are
Land.
good.
Why don't we just call it Tronland?
Tomorrowland.
Tomorrowland.
That would have been funny if you said it in the mic, Garrett.
I'm hurting.
Garrett,
Aw.
say it again.
He said, I'm sure they heard it. But yeah, so things are still changing in Tomorrowland, and hopefully for the good, not for the bad.
Yeah.
It's not something that's being permanently taken away, which is what I was kind of worried about. But if you are gonna, talk about things that are getting taken away permanently, I've got a list of those things at Epcot.
No.
Yeah,
Stop.
Hold on.
It's not my fault.
it is.
Before you start
Samantha's
this,
fault.
and I forget what I'm going to say, there are children who are going to be born after these changes, and then they might be nostalgic about them.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll have to keep them forever.
But obviously we won't keep them forever because there are things that, people who've been born in the last 30 years are nostalgic for, and they're getting taken away.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Maybe people just shouldn't have any more children.
No more kids. No more kids.
Then no more nostalgia being recreated.
That'll solve the world's problems.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, so here we go. Here are things that we know are going away. Character Spot, Innoventions East, Colortopia, Nanu's Break, Club Cool, which I hear is going to come
No.
back. I hear Club Cool is going to come back, but it's going to go away for a while.
Maybe different sodas.
Maybe they'll clean the floors.
There'll still be sticky floors. Electric Umbrella, The Fountain View Starbucks. Art of,
no.
Yeah. Art of Disney.
I mean, Starbucks.
No.
Yeah.
Starbucks is good, but it doesn't really fit there.
And the camera center underneath Spaceship Earth will close at various points later this year, the earliest starting in September. But, yeah, and Interventions East and West, they're both going to be gone. And the Fountain of Nations. So...
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
Basically, everything... Close your eyes for just a minute with me and picture everything behind Spaceship Earth. And now, picture it all smashed and demolished and flattened.
Why are they taking away Art of Disney?
Because they're redoing all of that stuff. McKenna's in tears.
Art of Disney...
Yeah, I'm sobbing over here.
Art of Disney is, like, hidden away from everything else, though. It's not in the way.
Yep.
There are trees behind it.
Well, apparently it is definitely in the way of what they're going to do. So, and some of this is going to come back. Like Club Cool is going to come back.
Woo!
Club Cool is good.
They're going to relocate the Starbucks, so there still will be a
good.
Starbucks.
Everyone needs a place to get coffee.
Yeah.
Well,
So they can
What
wake
about
Joffrey's?
Joffrey is what
Some
I
people-
said.
Like, some people are just loyal to Starbucks
it's
and
true.
won't drink Joffrey's coffee.
Brand loyalty. Yeah. But I will say that the electric umbrella is not coming back.
Oh, no.
And, you know, up until this weekend with Landon in town, I had never even set foot in the electric umbrella my whole life. That's kind of hard to believe, but not even once.
I don't really know what that is or where it is.
It's a quick service dining location. It's just past Spaceship Earth. It's over on the left-hand side of the Fountain of Nations if you're walking towards the World Showcase. And it's got a lot of seating.
Yeah?
That's one thing I'll say for it. Indoor and outdoor. But other than that, it's not much to there's not much to say about it.
It kind of made me a little sick.
We decided to try it out. Kind of like a farewell to the electric umbrella. We decided to give it a shot, me and McKenna, and yeah, I McKenna said it best right after we were done eating. This is what she said.
I said, I'm not sad to see it go.
Right.
I've never been.
Yeah.
It's hidden. The
I've
food
seen it.
is okay.
I don't think it's hidden. I just think you walk right by it because
It's not noticeable.
yeah.
Well, why would you eat there when you can eat in the World Showcase?
Or if World Showcase isn't open, you can go to Sunshine Seasons. Sunshine Seasons. It's a bit of a tongue twister.
Actually, I really liked Sunshine Seasons.
Yeah. There's a couple, like, I guess somewhat unique things that you can get at Electric Umbrella that we tried. I tried the mojo pulled pork burger, which is there's marinated mojo pork drizzled with cilantro, lime, aioli on top of a burger. And it was just fine. Like, there was nothing that special about it. The burger was a crappy burger. And then you had the brisket sandwich.
Yeah, with the beer cheese on it. And, you know, my expectations are kind of high, especially when it comes to beer cheese. Because, you know, they got that great German restaurant that I'm blanking on the name of.
German restaurant.
Beer Garden.
Beer Garden.
Yeah.
Which is, I would drink it like soup. But
It is.
There is soup.
Can you drink it
It
like
is soup. Yes.
You tip your bread in it, though.
Yeah, but it's soup.
I can drink it.
Yeah.
I can go there and drink it. Why haven't you told me this?
Why are you whispering?
Because I'm excited right now. But besides the point, they gave me this gross cheese, and the meat was cooked okay, but it made me sick.
Yeah. It's kind of like a cheese approximate. It's
Ew.
mostly like a yellow, salty, hard substance.
Ugh.
Can't believe it's not cheese.
Yeah. The brisket was okay.
Well,
You said you liked it.
It was
okay to me.
cooked okay. It wasn't like whenever you get a fast service, like a quick service brisket, you don't imagine it's going to be amazing. So it was good for what it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sounds pretty gross. I'm glad I haven't been there.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few other things that are, I don't know, somewhat interesting, like a chicken prosciutto mozzarella sandwich. They've got an energy salad with roasted chicken. They've got a 3-cheese flatbread. They've got a vegetable quinoa salad. So there's some interesting options, but yeah, I just can't I can't imagine. Like, it's fine. It's fine that they take it away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh well. Farewell, Electric Umbrella. But I am sad about some of the other things. Mostly the Fountain of Nations.
Yeah.
It's going to be sad to see it go. And we watched it do its thing while we were there at Epcot with Landon.
Maybe they'll move it to the front.
I don't think they're going to move it.
No, I think it's just going away.
I feel like the camera store or whatever is like the last like dinosaur of all things camera, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, because we stopped using film a long time ago. I'm still surprised people go to Walgreens and have things developed.
Unless
It's fun.
you consider yourself a photographer.
Yeah.
And then you might use the
Digital, though. Everything's digital.
analog methodology.
I mean,
When you
Phones-
accidentally take a picture of your leg.
phones' cameras are getting as complex as they can be without, running into limitations of the hardware. Like, they can do 4K now. Have been for a while. So what's the point of just getting a normal camera?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's true. I mean, but it's kind of like records. Like, some people like what film does to pictures. Like, it gives it kind of a softer quality, or you can do some different things with it. But you can recreate a lot of it. But digital's pretty harsh. It's a harsh medium because it gives you reality.
Yeah.
That's mean.
So, yeah. But, I didn't mention Mouse Gear is going to be reimagined. So Mouse Gear is not going away, but it is going to be reimagined.
How so?
Don't know.
Well,
But we're supposed to be learning a lot. We're supposed to be learning a lot more of this stuff at D23 coming up. So
When's that?
I don't know. We said it on a previous podcast episode. I can Google it really fast.
goggle it
It should be called D3, Disney Deep Dive.
with. Wait.
No, it's only D3.
Okay, August 23rd to August 25th is D23. So it's coming up. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see if they're going to tell us a lot more about what's going on with Epcot at the D23 Expo. But for now, let's just have a little moment of silence for some of these things that are going away. Let's talk about something that we did for the first time. Not in forever, but for the first time ever. Which is something that Mom thought that she was never ever going to do. When we were at Disney's Hollywood Studios, we actually took a little time to visit Arendelle, and we watched for the first time in forever a Frozen sing-along celebration. And I mean, let's find out. Were we surprised with what we thought about it? First, let's hold off. I'm going to hold off on Mom's thoughts and reaction because I want to know. Garrett was a huge fan of the movies. And the movie Frozen. There hasn't been multiple yet. But when it came out on Blu-ray, we bought it. You watched it over and over again, almost burnt yourself out on it. What did you think about the show?
It was fine.
The thought of a 14-year-old boy. It was fine.
It was a little cringy when people were talking. I hate
The
using that word
historians.
so much, but
You kind of felt... Did you feel like the historians were kind of overacting, playing it up too much?
when they finally got jokes right, it was good, but they tried joking too much. They were making too many jokes.
Too much silliness for you. Okay, that's fine. And you just, like, for the most part, you could take it or leave it. You probably wouldn't want to do it again, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
McKenna?
I love campy humor.
Mm-hmm.
I love campy everything. I want to dress like a clown every day. I think it would be amazing. So come in and honk the horn in people's faces. But I liked it. I thought it was so much fun. The historians were my favorite part. I could take or leave the other actors. They were fine. I get that they were part of the story, but the historians were amazing and I'd keep them forever. I want them to constantly entertain me with humorous jokes all the time. I really enjoyed it.
Well, by other actors, you mean Anna, Elsa, and Kristoff.
They're fine. They can go.
They were just fine.
So, I liked the movie the first time we saw it, but it was kind of ruined for me because my hamster died when we saw the movie for the first time. It's like...
I didn't know you associated this movie with hamster death.
I
Well, it
did.
happened during the movie, so
It did, because I went up to my room and he wasn't, like, I couldn't find him. And he was dead. It was awful.
Oh, my goodness.
But, and then Garrett kept watching it, like, once a week for that summer it came out. And I was done with it.
I can believe that I did that, but I don't remember doing it.
I remember
You really
doing
did.
it.
Yeah,
You
it was
did.
often.
So,
I remember watching the Lego movie a lot,
Yeah.
but I still would watch that.
I'm not a big fan of the movie, but I really enjoyed this.
Nice. Okay. Well, there you go. And now, Sam, who I don't know that you were ever a big fan of the movie.
She hates music.
No, I don't hate music. I really like music.
She hates happiness.
I didn't hate the movie. I think
got old fast.
The thing that I didn't like the most was the song "Let It Go," because you remember we watched an award show and the lady was on there singing, and I remember when I heard the song on the movie, I was thinking, oh my gosh, this song. She struggles to sing it. They've had to do something to her voice because I could tell in the movie it was not working. Then I saw her on stage singing it and she sounded horrific. And I was thinking, this song is intended for no one to successfully sing it because of the range that's on it.
Yeah, it's high.
And so yeah, that's the main thing I didn't like. The movie was good. I thought the movie was good.
Okay.
I didn't like the song, the Let It Go song.
That's weird because...
is-
sorry.
What?
Let It Go is one of my favorite songs in the movie.
Well, you and majority of society.
I mean,
So,
I don't believe she sang it that high. I think they made her voice go higher in editing because no human could go that high
Well,
and
there
hold it
are
out
people
Mariah Carey could
that
do it
long.
back in the
Yeah.
day. Maybe not anymore.
without straining. But it sounded natural to me.
It sounds like she's really trying really hard in the movie to hit those notes and
Yeah.
sustain them. But then, when, like, your mom's right. We saw, I guess it was during the Oscars, maybe she came out and
Something,
sang.
yeah.
And she could not.
I mean, it hurt my ears.
Yeah, it
I
was not
didn't-
good.
I didn't see that, so.
But anyway, all right, all that being said,
Yes.
you didn't really want to go see this show because you're just not a big fan of sing-along type things.
True.
And so you were not looking forward to this.
Yeah.
And it just so happened that Hollywood Studios was pretty busy, and right now, especially with Tower of Terror, they're only running one shaft. So basically, Tower of Terror is down to half capacity, and the line is always over 2 hours.
Yeah, it's insane.
We, being pass holders, we're struggling to get fast passes for it. So, you know, we did Rock and Roller Coaster, we did Star Tours, we did a few other things, and there's like, let's go see for the first time in forever. We need to see it as you know, at least a research trip.
I thought it was Frozen Ever After.
It's for the first time in forever a Frozen sing-along
Oh, okay.
celebration is what they call it. So we decided to do it. And you weren't thrilled. But coming out of it, what did you think?
Well, I'm a little mad
Okay.
because I didn't want to like it at all. And actually, while I was sitting there, I wanted to also be irritated with they were the historians, the Arendelle historians, and I didn't want to like them, but I couldn't help it. They were cracking me up, and I really enjoyed it. And I left thinking, oh my gosh, I would go again. It's hilarious. The woman did that little all of a sudden she'd lower her voice.
She'd get really gravelly.
Yeah, and I was like, whoa, she's so cool. And then they were dancing to one of the songs that she was trying to she was doing
Just
mom
ridiculous.
dances
Mom
and stuff.
dances, yeah.
That lady was really very sense of humor.
I loved it.
It was annoying to me.
I loved it so much. And then whenever she was talking about the Hans guy or whatever, saying how dreamy he was. And then when Kristoff came out and she kept hitting on him, I was like, this woman is my people. And I really enjoyed it a lot. And I mean, and plus, to top it all off, Anna and Kristoff and the historians are out there, and then Elsa is coming out, and there's smoke coming up, and I think he was like a teenager. Whenever she was coming out, he like put his arms in the air and like kind of jumped up a little bit. Was like, yeah,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He was doing that because he had a little one with him, and he was trying to get her excited.
I don't know.
I think he was genuinely excited.
If you really looked at him, he kept looking down at her.
Well, maybe, but either way, he went nuts when
Yeah.
Elsa came
It was
out, and
awesome.
it took like, and it's funny because her reveal, it takes a very long time. Like a lot of the show, they're looking for Elsa,
Yeah.
So she has kind of a grand entrance.
Yes.
She makes a big spectacle when she comes in, and yeah, that dude went nuts, and it was pretty fun to watch.
She
Yeah.
comes out of like a weird ice egg.
Yeah,
And she was kind of walking the stage like Jessica Rabbit, you know? And she made sure that her legs showed through the slit, you know? So I could see why dads, if he was a dad or a teen boy, would be excited to see Elsa run out, you know?
She does that in the movie when she's walking at the end
That's
of the
true.
song.
it's true.
So,
She was just staying in character.
but holy cow, everyone, I really liked it. What is wrong with me? Oh my gosh. I'm mad at myself, but I want to go back and see it again.
I think.
I was really excited whenever I got to the part where everyone screams puddle now, and the guy gets really angry at the crowd because I saw that on a video that someone yelled puddle during that song.
During Olaf's song,
Yes.
about summer,
about summer, and he goes, "I'll kill you."
the historian guy.
Yes, the historian
Eric.
does it.
Sir
Wait, who
Eric.
Well, it was a different historian.
Oh, it wasn't Sir Eric.
A historian said, "I'll kill you."
He mounted at the someone who yelled puddle while Olaf was like singing in his pause moment, and then people started doing it because that video got popular. It was funny. It's
Yeah.
funny. I enjoy that.
Before we went in the show, and I didn't even know what McKenna was talking about, she said something about all of us yelling puddle, and I didn't have any clue what that
didn't
was.
either.
And then during Olaf's song, he's talking about what a snowman would do in summer, and he's like, "And I'll be a," and then everyone screams puddle. Everyone in the whole theater knew about it except
Yeah.
for me.
Me too.
Yeah, they all scream puddle, but of course he says
I
happy
mean-
snowman.
That's because it rhymes.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to yell puddle. I thought you guys knew it because there was a little girl behind us that yelled puddle.
Everybody did.
Yeah.
I wasn't in on it. I didn't know, but now I
Weren't in
am.
on the joke.
I'm going to go back and I'm going to yell puddle at the top of my lungs the whole time.
Yeah.
No.
Puddle!
When Anna comes out,
Yeah,
puddle.
because I just can't wait. But anyway,
To be king.
that's right.
Wrong show.
But this was fun.
It was
we,
fun.
We took Landon to this show and The Voyage of the Little Mermaid, which he hadn't seen either. And I think both of the shows he came away impressed with.
Yeah.
He'll have to tell us more next week when he's back with us on the show. But
Yes.
But yeah, I think he enjoyed the Frozen show as much as you might expect he would. I think the big message to take away from our review of it is that even if you maybe didn't love the movie, this might be something you would enjoy seeing.
Yeah, if you enjoy like silly humor, I think the historians really stole a show from me.
They did. Here's something I didn't expect from this show. The actors on stage really didn't do any of the singing. All of the singing for all the songs, they put the movie up and they put the lyrics at the bottom, and it's kind of like Follow the Bouncing Ball, and it's like a karaoke, but everybody in the crowd sings. The only song that any actor sang was when Elsa came out and they did Let It Go at the end.
But no one can sing that song.
Right. It was recorded. Well, sorry. It was really her singing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was really no one else really sang anything, right? I mean, they were
mouthed
singing
it,
along,
but they weren't singing.
right, it wasn't like them on stage because it's
Right.
more about the crowd singing the
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah.
And most of the crowd didn't even sing it.
There were quite a few people singing.
I sang
There
Let
are
It
people at
Go,
the
no
bottom.
shame.
But like our section didn't sing.
I think, by the way, my favorite song from Frozen is Love is an Open Door.
Yes, it's an amazing song, and I also enjoy sandwiches, so...
Mm-hmm. Finishing other people's sandwiches. I mean, that's what I do.
I don't know if I love any of the songs, but those historians.
I do like that song. Like it has good drums.
Well,
That one has good drums in it.
also, I enjoy the use of that song during Happily Ever After.
No, don't talk about it.
It's good.
I am the big baby. Don't mention Happily Ever After to me.
Okay, I'll try not to.
The big baby.
I am the big baby.
So I wanted to just say, because I think we're going to wrap today's show up in just a moment, but we are really enjoying the Animal Kingdom lately.
Yes.
And I think that we're coming to the realization that Animal Kingdom is one of the better parks to just go hang out in.
Yes.
It's because we like to celebrate the Lion King.
I think it's because we like to celebrate the Lion King. You're right.
Especially me.
And so we did that again this time. We snagged more Flight of Passage Fast Passes because Sam's an expert at Fast Pass snagging.
Yes.
And Garrett pulled down a pretty cool souvenir. What did you get?
I got bit by a bug, and now it's on my arm forever.
You get to keep it.
But I also got a Simba drum popcorn bucket.
Yeah. Special.
So cool.
Limited edition.
Yeah. I mean, I barely see anyone having them too, so it's pretty rare.
Yeah. So these are limited right now, and it's specifically for the Celebrate the Lion King event. You can get these popcorn buckets. There's 3 places you can get them. There's a popcorn cart in Africa. There's one on Discovery Island, and there's one in Dino Land. So they still have them. They're readily available, but as soon as they're out, they're out.
Right.
We don't know how many Disney made, but all we know is that they are limited, and they won't be restocked once they run out. So if you are interested in those popcorn buckets, and they're only $15, which
Yeah.
I know 15, I say only 15, and the reason I say that is because at Hollywood Studios, the Alien popcorn bucket's $25.
It's
Right.
expensive.
Yeah, and then the Steamboat Willie one we got was $18.
Yeah.
So-
They're expensive.
So for a souvenir popcorn bucket, this one was on the low side, and I think it has higher popcorn capacity.
It does.
Yeah.
There's a lot more room in there than the Steamboat Willie
Like it's
one, at least.
because you take the top off and it's a real bowl.
Yeah.
Like the other ones are not.
I really think we should try and take it to Epcot and see if we can get from that popcorn stand where they have the buffalo popcorn.
I don't think they'll do that.
Oh, I really want that popcorn,
I think
though.
the $2 refills are for just your standard salty popcorn.
I'd prefer
Well-
that too in that bucket.
No, that's not true because Nate and Serena,
Yeah.
whenever they were in Epcot,
DVC Duo.
Yeah, the DVC Duo. When I met up with them, they're the ones who introduced me to the popcorn and told me it's a $2 refill. They had sour cream and onion and buffalo.
Okay.
Sour cream and onion's not very good.
I liked it.
I'd rather just get normal popcorn though.
Well, no one asked you.
I'm gonna be having the drum around my neck.
Okay, well, we want to give appropriate information, so I guess you can get the flavored popcorn in the refill
To
bucket.
be decided.
And a warning: if you're drumming on the drum part, just make sure you hold it with one hand because the safety thing snaps.
The safety clip on the strap.
I know most people probably won't do that because it's really silly.
If you're
to drum
like
on
in the
it,
middle of like a Phil Collins, Can You Feel It Coming in the Air Tonight drum solo, you
That's
might
a
knock
good
it
one.
off your neck.
In the air tonight.
'Cause
It's
it-
not. Can you feel it coming in the air tonight?
I mean, that's what they say in the song.
It's
I
the
can
song
feel
is
it.
called "In the
But-
Air Tonight."
I mean, it kind of works as a drum, so it's pretty fun to
Yeah.
hit the top of it, but it will snap the thing.
Yeah.
Just got to watch out for that.
Be careful. You don't, and you might spill your popcorn too.
Yeah.
Although mine flipped and landed on the cap, so no popcorn spilled out.
Yeah.
Oh, and we should say, because we were at Animal Kingdom, we had Cade on Flight of Passage do a whole different introduction for us. Because, I mean, well, not different. He just added to the introduction as you're watching the information before you go into Flight of Passage. And he pretty much has that memorized.
Yeah.
He was really good at it. And it was funny.
Well, it's just another example of cast members really enhancing the experience you have on all the attractions. You know, we talk about it on things like Jungle Cruise because it's obvious. The skipper is going to influence your experience on the Jungle Cruise. But even cast members that are just in the rooms where you're listening to the safety instructions and getting the backstory, like if they're really into it and making the most of their job, they can really enhance your experience too. And Cade did a great job.
He did.
You know, you were super impressed that he has that whole speech memorized, but I was like, imagine how many times he hears this a day.
I know, but
Every day.
come on, that's so cool. Like, I mean, I almost have it memorized because I've been on that ride as many times as Cade has. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But I have been on it a lot.
Not as much as Drunk Stormtrooper.
No.
But yeah, he was good. And Landon gave him a shout out on the Twitter with a cast compliment for Cade. So
Yeah.
hopefully he got his certificate, but that was very cool.
Yeah, and if you run around Animal Kingdom and you want to take a moment of break and you can get a table, Nomad Lounge is awesome.
Yeah, I know. I've got all these. I made a lot of notes for restaurants that we have tried over the last couple of weeks, and I think we'll save it for next time.
Okay.
But yeah, we can talk more about Nomad Lounge. We've talked about it before. We've already explained this is like our favorite place to go in Animal Kingdom for drinks.
And they do tables in Wonderland.
They do tables in Wonderland. Just don't forget your card. You have to have your card with you. And yeah, it's a really good time. Really good drinks, really good small plates, and we'll talk more about that later.
Yes, they have really good drinks. Especially even the
Garrett
non-alcoholic ones.
Garrett loves the cocktails.
Yeah, he got vodka watermelon.
Totally. But yeah, don't just think they have good alcoholic drinks. The non-alcoholic drinks are good too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, most of the lounges have mocktails, and this one, almost every one of the page of the menus, if they've got like a specialty drink, there's a non-alcoholic version on that page.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. So it's not just for adults. It's for the kids too, and the kids want to stick around for those churros.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So
That's not only kids. Everyone wants churros. Some people just don't realize it.
You're right about that.
You want a churro.
I love those churros. They're really the only churros that They're the only churros that I want to have because I'm not a big fan of just a standard churro.
Nah.
And they're
I'd rather
gluten-free.
get a Mickey pretzel.
Yeah, gluten free.
They're naturally gluten-free.
So, all right, let's wrap it up for today. I think we've done our duty, shared our... Oh, we're doing a pledge now. We've all raised our right hand. Well, McKenna raised her left hand. Raise your right hand, please. And now we will say, I say your name.
I say your name.
Very
your
good.
name.
Okay. Thank you all for listening. We really appreciate it. Follow us on all the social medias. We're Morning Monorail on Twitter. We are Monday Morning Monorail everywhere else. We are uploading videos to YouTube. We're adding pictures to our Instagram. We're updating Facebook occasionally. And we're doing all kinds of things.
Facebook.
Yeah. Who does Facebook?
MySpace is where it's at.
But
Follow me on Twitter,
follow Garrett.
and you'll find my other social media there.
Yep. Gummy Bear Games. Right? Gummy Bear King 2. Gummy Bear King 2 on Twitter.
On Twitter. I want to change it.
Help him get some followers. He's sad he doesn't have that many
Yeah,
yet.
I'm only 36. Only 36 of them.
But you know what? It's 36 loyal fans.
I used to have
And that's what
108 on YouTube, and now it's only 104.
It's okay. They really didn't
At
like
least it's still over 100.
your latest Toad movie. I don't know.
It's not out yet.
All right. Well, hope you all have a magical week, and we will talk to you again next time. Bye-bye.
Later?
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for riding with us today. We hope you enjoyed the journey, and we look forward to seeing you again next week. Until then, we want to hear from you. Send us questions, comments, and suggestions on Twitter at Morning Monorail. Our email address is mondaymorningmonorail@gmail.com. You can also call our voicemail at 407-917-2144. As we approach the station, gather your belongings and please watch your step as you exit.
See y'all real soon.